Hi guys, I'm Emily. I'm one of your co-teachers and I'm excited to do Jasmine by Bharati Mukherjee with you guys. Together we'll be reading till page 121 and I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on the book. There are so many fascinating themes and aspects that you'll find incredibly relevant for today. First, I'll provide a little bit of background on the novel, which was first published in 1989, and you'll see that at times it's hard to tell that it was the 1980s, that it was over 30 years ago, because Jasmine's experience coming to the US and living in the US sound a lot like the modern experience, and the rhetoric and language used to describe immigrants, despite it being over 30 years ago, it sounds like you heard it on the news this morning. So I think it'll be especially relevant right now. So the author herself was born in 1940 in Calcutta. She passed away in 2017. She was a very well-respected, highly regarded author who wrote a lot about the experiences and lives of Indian women. She got an English-style education in Switzerland and in London and in India as well. She got her bachelor's degree and her master's in India before she was accepted to the extremely prestigious Iowa Writers' Workshop at the University of Iowa. And then she got her doctorates in 1969. What's important to note about Bharati is that she refuses to be hyphenated, meaning that she does not identify as Indian American or Indian Canadian, which she lived in Canada for a little while. She only identifies as American, and I want you to keep that in mind as you read the book, because Jasmine may or may not have similar qualities to the author. So yeah, keep that in mind as you read. And some other important background information to have is, so it's two things. The role of Hinduism in Jasmine's life, both in India and in the US. Hinduism is one of the world's oldest religions, and the chief beliefs are, one is that there's several incarnations or embodiments of the supreme being, which is the Brahman, and they're manifested through so many different deities, gods, and goddesses. And the second is that reincarnation and the role of karma is foundational in Hinduism, and you'll see Jasmine reference that a lot as well. Especially when it comes to understanding the world and the cruelty around her. There's also, a heavy interpretation of prescribed gender roles within Hinduism, and you'll see that a lot in Jasmine's early life. And second is the concept of an ethnoscape, which is a sociological term that describes a historic and poetic landscape that expresses the culture, history, and ethnicity of a certain group. So it's essentially when a landscape or a certain place in the world is tied to a certain ethnicity. And when you think of that landscape, or when somebody says the name of a certain region, you visualize a specific person. And this plays a huge role in the novel, at least I think so, because Jasmine is quite the disruptor. Everywhere she shows up, she challenges and pushes a lot of preconceived notions about Indian women and immigrants, both in subtle ways and in very direct ways. One thing to keep in mind as you read is that there are some instances, at least one, of sexual violence in the book. So take care of yourself and I guess prepare for that a little bit if necessary. And I hope you can otherwise enjoy reading it. It is brilliantly done, and so relevant to today's world. Okay, enough for me. I will see you in the watch this after video, and I hope you enjoy reading Jasmine's story.